Hi guys, welcome back to Canbabysurrogacy. This is Ethan, a senior embryologist working and living in North America. If you are planning to do egg freezing or considering surrogacy in the future, we are here to help you make the right decisions based on science, not false hope. Today, I want to talk about a question that's often ignored but incredibly important. How old is too old for egg freezing? This is not just a medical discussion, it's also a personal story about a woman who walked into my office full of hope and walked out with a quiet kind of heartbreak. Just a few days ago, I had a consultation with a 15-year-old single woman. She looked me in the eyes and asked, "I never thought about having kids when I was younger, but now I really want one. I want to freeze my eggs, so one day when I meet the right person, we can create a child together, my own baby." She wasn't joking. She was calm, serious, and emotionally grounded. You could feel this was something that had been growing inside her for a long time. A deep longing to be a mother finally rising to the surface. But I had to say no, clearly, kindly, but firmly. And here's why. 15 years old is far beyond the limit of what's biologically reasonable for egg freezing. Not just in my personal opinion, but according to global clinical standards. To this day, I have never heard of a single responsible fertility clinic in the world that accepts a 15-year-old woman for egg freezing. Not one. And I work in this field. I talk to doctors and embryologists all over the world. I read the papers. I attend the conferences. People often ask, "But Ethan, she's not trying to get pregnant right now. She just wants to freeze eggs. What's the harm in trying?" And here's the truth. It's not about trying. It's about the science and responsibility. At age 15, the ovaries have basically shut down. Most women have already reached menopause or are very close. Even if we give you heavy hormone stimulation, we might only get 1 or 2 eggs, and the chance that these eggs are chromosomally normal is nearly zero. Even if you get an egg, even if we freeze it, even if it survives thawing and fertilization, the chance of getting a healthy embryo and then a live birth, it's almost non-existent. So what are we really freezing? False hope. Now let's talk numbers. Globally, the oldest age I've ever seen a woman freeze her egg is 45, and that is extremely rare. Some clinics report successful embryo transfers from frozen eggs taken at 42 or 43 with live births. But beyond that, 44 and up, there is not a single documented live birth from frozen eggs collected at 44 or older, not one. Let me say that again. There is not one published case anywhere in the world of a woman freezing her egg at 44 or above and later having a baby from those eggs. So even if your doctor says, "Sure, we can try freezing your eggs at 42, 43, 44, please understand they are freezing possibility, not guarantee, and the odds are very low. Even for women aged 42 to 44, even for women aged 42 to 45, the success rate from egg freezing is so low that many never get a single usable embryos, let alone a baby. And if you are over 45, there's no point in doing it. No ethical clinic should take your money for that. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but Ethan, what if she's a one exception? What if this woman is the miracle? That's not how medicine works. Hope is beautiful, but false hope is dangerous. If I had said yes to that 15-year-old woman, she would have gone through hormone injections, egg retrieval, surgery, anesthesia, payment, only to freeze eggs that have almost zero chance of working. Later, when they fail, she wouldn't just lose money, she'd feel betrayed, heartbroken, and alone. So my job in that moment was not to say maybe. My job was to say, I care enough to tell you the truth. I want to be clear, this isn't about judging her. Many women don't think about fertility until later in life. Maybe they were focused on their careers. Maybe they never met the right person. Maybe they just weren't ready. That's quite okay, that's life. But biology doesn't wait. Time moves forward, and I can't give you the answer you want. I can only give you the facts. When she walked out of the clinic, I watched her back as she left. She looked strong, but there was a sadness in her steps, and that moment stayed with me all day. So if you are listening to this now, and if you are in your 20s or 30s and still thinking about whether to freeze your eggs, please don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait until you've got everything figured out, because your biology doesn't care about your timeline. The best time to freeze your eggs is when they are still strong and healthy. That's usually before age 35. After 38, the window gets narrow. After 40, it's almost closed. After 45, it's done. Egg freezing is not a guarantee. It's not a magic solution, but it's a way to preserve a possibility. If you act early, it's a gift you give your future self. And if you wait too long, that door may quietly close without you even realizing it. Thank you for watching today's video. If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you or someone you care about is considering egg freezing, reach out to us. We are here to help with honesty and care. I'm Ethan, and this is Canbabysurrogacy. We will see you in the next one. Take care.